When was the last time you had iced coffee, or boba, or any drink you think requires a straw, that society has made you believe you absolutely need a straw to drink?
Was said beverage crafted within a receptacle in which mouth can't touch bottle? And if so, why?
Cups don't need straws, but our constant use of them has been utterly harmful to the environment and animals inhabiting it.
And those who lead it, we just feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it. So we keep waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting on the world to change. It's hard to
Use, but it is estimated that in the United States alone, we use over 500 million straws per day. Staggering as this may seem, 500 million would be met if each one of us used a little over one straw a day. Now think back at the last time you ate out. You got a straw with your water. You got a straw with your cocktail or soda. You got a straw with your refill. In one sitting alone, you've gone through 2 or 3 straws. That's twice the national daily average. 500 million straws per day. This is equal to some 3.5 billion straws per week, 15 billion straws per month, and 180 billion straws per year. This is in the United States alone. We can see that a small and simple product, when utilized hundreds of millions of times daily, represents a massive waste issue over time. To say that straws have an adverse effect on our economy is an understatement. A 2013 study by the Natural Resources and Defense Council estimates that California spends $428 million a year on litter abatement projects. The Ocean Conservancy's International Coastal Cleanup Day has found that straws are the 7th most found item on our beaches. Entanglement and ingestion are 2 of the biggest concerns today when it comes to our wildlife. And the environmental issues are pressing and persistent.
Hi, I'm Ria. I work at Gongcha in Newark, California.
How many straws would you say you use every single day?
On a good day, we sell about 300 drinks, so 300 straws for sure, but like people take extra, sometimes they break, so I'd say like 350.
Shipments do you get, and like how many straws?
Okay, we get shipment every 2 weeks, and we get 2 boxes of the thick straws, 2 boxes of thin straws. In each box, there's like 5 packages of the straws, and in each of the packages, there's, I would say, like 100 straws. So we get like 2,000, I think, if I did the math correctly.
Straws are made out of this plastic resin called polypropylene, which is a chemical that's pretty much easily melted and it can be molded into various shapes. So the production of straws begin by placing these additives and colorants into this giant heating pot and then heat it up until it's all melted into this liquid. And then after it has to cool down, and then it can be placed into these metal tubes that create the straws in the molding process. But since polypropylene is petroleum based, heating the plastic releases carbon dioxide in the air. And carbon dioxide emissions cause the greenhouse effect or global warming, trapping heat in our atmosphere, causing the earth to get warmer and warmer. The production of 1,000 kilograms of polypropylene equates to around 3,530 kilograms of carbon dioxide equivalent greenhouse gas. Therefore, not making the production of plastic straws the most sustainable practice for society and humanity.
Did you know that plastic straws rank 8th most common item to be picked up in beach cleanups? Don't believe me? Take Casey Turner, for example. She's a scuba diver, and in a popular diving site in Australia, she found a total of 319 straws during her 20-minute snorkel. A day later, she went back and found 294 more in the exact same location. This emphasizes how quickly this type of pollution accumulates. But what exactly is so bad with plastic straws? Well, like other plastics, they never biodegrade and take years and years to break down. And since these items are disposable and for single use only, you can imagine how quickly they pile up in the trash and eventually making their way into the oceans and landfill. And this happens far too quicker than they can decompose.
So, what actually is the difference between biodegradable and degradable? Biodegradable is something that is able of being decomposed by bacteria or other living organisms, while something that is degradable will never truly break down all the way. Rather, the pieces get so small that they become invisible to the human eye, but they'll forever be on our planet. Plastic doesn't biodegrade, so the straw in your Starbucks cup this morning is gonna forever just be on this planet.
The animals that are most directly harmed by straws are seabirds, fish, and sea turtles. As previously mentioned, straws are in the top 10 trash items that are picked up at beach cleanups every year. Approximately 90% of birds have ingested plastic, and the majority of that plastic comes from straws. The plastic that the birds ingest causes their stomach to shrink and ultimately makes them die from starvation. Fish ingest 12,000 to 24,000 tons of plastic each year, and this estimate is only for fish in the North Pacific. When fish ingest plastic, this leads to their death, and it affects other marine animals as well, mammals that would be eating the fish since they're lower in the food chain. Any marine mammal that eats the fish then has that plastic in them as well. This also applies to people. A quarter of fish found in markets have plastic in them.
Approximately half the sea turtles alive have ingested plastic. The plastic can block the turtle intestines or cut a hole in it, and the toxic chemicals that were used to make the plastic can also kill them. In this video, a team studying sea turtles mating found this turtle with a 4-inch straw up its brain. After approximately 8 excruciatingly painful minutes for this turtle, the team was able to successfully remove the straw from the turtle's brain and clean the wound.
A simple solution to this issue is just switching out all of our plastic straws with cardboard straws, which will all eventually biodegrade into the planet.
Now we see everything that's going wrong with the world.